can beat them just for one day. We're gonna be heroes.
Story time at the Rubas, a weekly podcast where we talk about quarantine and self-isolation.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Just kidding. We talk about Bonnaroo. I'm Brooklyn.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Sharla.
How are you guys doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I can't complain, all things considered.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm kind of getting in the swing of all this now.
Yeah.
Brooklyn's in the swing of this all now because she's out actually in a swing right
I'm
now.
in my little nest.
Yeah. We got a cool little hanging hammock swing on the back porch where we record
I
sometimes.
kind of hog this thing sometimes. I feel a little bad.
Maybe we should get another
Whatever.
one.
This is my go-to.
You know, I didn't want it to start with, so.
Oh, well, I'm the one that wanted it, but Brooklyn stole it and she has it all the time.
It's mine.
Oh, man.
It is mine.
We can get another one and hang in the corner, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Yeah, and then we can swing and touch toes.
Ooh.
Okay. How are you guys doing in all this? I think this is about to be the start of week 3 of staying at home.
We're on like day, I don't know. I quit counting the days, so.
It's hard to keep track of the days.
Day ×3.
Yeah.
How about you, Charles?
I mean, well, so I kind of got furloughed.
Furloughed? Is that what they told you?
She's
No,
loaded with
I mean,
fur.
Okay, so in all seriousness, I got a drastic reduction in hours, which means that they're going to keep everyone on like 1 hour a week.
Yeah.
So that they can hopefully bring us all back when this is all over. They're going to try to bring people back in like tiers. I mean, everything is uncertain right now, of course.
Well, sure, yeah, for everybody.
But I'm just in this boat with a lot of other Americans right now, a lot of other Bonnaroovians right now.
A lot of people all over the world right now.
A lot of people all over the world right now.
It's easy to forget that this is something that's like
worldwide thing.
globally. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people like in Europe, a lot of people in Asia, you know, places that we've been where they're just as uncertain.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I won't go into details, but we know somebody that we know fairly well that we met in Thailand that has returned back to the UK, I think in part because of all the uncertainty about everything.
Yeah.
It has caused a huge upheaval for a lot of people in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy for most people that listen to this because, Bonnaroo's going to be in September instead of June, but that is one of the least crazy things about all this.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that she returned back to the UK before it like got really bad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So she's not like flying from
Yeah,
Australia.
oh, yeah.
like,
This was
during
some
all
time
of
ago.
this. So yeah, she did it way before it got really, really bad.
Another person that a lot of people that know us know of is our friend Ashu from South Korea. It got pretty bad over there, you know, about a month before it got pretty bad over here. And thankfully, we can tell everybody that she is just fine. She has remained quarantined in her place near Seoul, but she's doing well. Her dad owns a business, and I think that she's been watched out for, and she's healthy and is staying good in Seoul. And I've heard that things are kind of on a better trajectory in South Korea. Like they're able to keep people isolated and have been able to keep their numbers down. So we've been keeping in touch with Ashu, trading messages every couple of days because, you know, she's on a completely different time zone over there. But she's doing well. I've been really happy about that. And she's been concerned for us, too. She's been checking up.
I
Is that
miss
how?
her.
Yeah, she's been asking, how's it doing over in the
Gosh,
U.S.?
I miss that girl.
She
She's
sent us
my rave queen.
She sent us a message and she said, "Oh, I've heard people are hoarding toilet paper."
Yeah.
Why are they doing that?
Yeah, that's not a thing over in Korea.
Because
Why is that a cultural thing for us to
yeah,
hoard
for
toilet
real.
paper? I don't
Well, it's
really
like-
understand that.
You wouldn't have to do it if people would just stop doing it. Then you wouldn't have to do
it
it.
makes no
I
sense
can think
whatsoever.
of a lot of reasons why, but I'm not gonna.
I
I'm
mean,
not
you
even
need
gonna
it.
hit that fan. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly.
Well, it's hitting the fan. That's the
Well,
problem.
yeah,
You
yeah,
do it every day. You need it so it doesn't hit the fan, right?
Oh God.
So, guys, I put out a thing on Twitter and on the Loophole group on Facebook earlier today. I wanted to get some messages from other Bonnaroovians and see how they're doing. You want to hear from them?
Yes.
Please.
What's up, Rubus family? This is True from Chattanooga, Tennessee. And, you know, before all this, I was a server and a bartender, so I really have a lot of free time on my hands. And during my quarantine, you know, I've started working on some new hobbies. You know, I've started reading a lot more, reading about music. I've also downloaded a couple programs, and, you know, I have a beat pad, so kind of been working on putting music together. Of course, family time, you know, mom, dad, you know, they're always, you know, cooking and stuff like that, and always spending time with my puppy. And, of course, board games. Board games, any kind of games, anything, keep the mind going. Guys, if you guys haven't played the game Exploding Kitten, you are truly, truly, truly missing out. You can pick it up at Target, Walmart, but, you know, just basically just staying safe. Hope you guys are doing the same. Hope you guys are staying clean. And let's just keep this positive attitude going, guys. Hopefully I'll see you all in September.
Heck yeah, brother, you're going to see us in
Yeah.
September. So that was True out of Chattanooga, just down the road from the What Podcast guys. And I'm so glad to see that he's staying positive. He's keeping busy with board games and some music stuff. Well, hey, have you played that Exploding Kittens game that
No,
he's
but
talking about?
I bought it for your brother for Christmas.
Yeah?
Your brother and his family for Christmas.
Is it like similar to Cards Against Humanity?
I
What's
have
the
no
deal?
idea. I've never played it, but they loved it.
Okay. Well, True said he liked it too, so I guess we need to check that out,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you know, he's right. We've been doing that. We've been playing some board games and card games. You and I picked up that Star Wars card game when we were down in Orlando. Can we
Yeah.
play that tonight, actually?
Yes.
Okay. What's the name of it? I forget now.
Sabak.
Sabak. So if you've seen the Han Solo movie with like young Han Solo, there was a scene where he played Gambino in that card game. And me and Charlotte watched it, and it actually, the way they were playing matched with the rules that come along with that card game.
That's cool.
Yeah, we were kind of playing it while we were watching that scene, and we were like, oh my god, somebody really put a lot of thought into this. That was really fun. You want to try it later?
Yeah, let's do it.
We haven't done it 3 players yet. We'll try that. All right, guys, so here's another message that we got. Let's check it out.
What is up, Rubas? First, want to say thank you guys so much for everything that you do with the podcast, with the Facebook post, with the Twitter post. It really helps us that are at home stuck in this weird time to give us some positivity. So thank you guys. You guys rock. You're super awesome. And thank you for that. Just hanging out at home during this quarantine, doing some art with my daughter, just trying to stay healthy and out of the way of people that are not as healthy as us, and just trying to maintain some sanity during this crazy time. Just want to tell you a real quick story. Yesterday I was working with my daughter out in our driveway creating some chalk art, and we were just making some some lines with some tape, and she was trying so hard to be perfect in everything that she was doing, making sure the lines were straight. And I looked at her and I said, hey, we want to make sure that this stays abstract. And as soon as I said that, a light went off in her head, and she looked at me, she goes, Dad, I can do abstract. And then she created this really cool design on our driveway, and we sat out there for 4 hours coloring all the little shapes that she came up with. And I just thought that was a really cool thing to remember. We're not in a normal time, so let's stay abstract and let's stay positive. Thanks, guys.
I love that.
That dude is really cool. I follow him on Twitter.
Yeah, so that was Plurfection, AJ Bronner on Twitter. He's been a good friend to us for a long time. And I love that story about him and his daughter
Yeah,
doing the
that's cool.
sidewalk
That's so
art.
sweet.
cool.
I feel like a lot of families are actually getting that time to actually bond
Yeah.
right now. So I feel like there's a lot of positive things coming out of this negative situation.
I love what he said, too, about how it doesn't have to be perfect.
Right.
I don't want to get too deep, but I feel like that's metaphorical for a lot of things right now.
Exactly.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like there's no perfect way of handling this situation. There's no perfect way of doing anything.
Mhm.
As long as you're giving it your best shot and maybe putting your own flair into it like his daughter is. That's perfect, right? Like, the imperfect is perfect in these kind of situations. We've been doing a little bit of that today, too. We were putting some sidewalk chalk on our driveway. I think we might go up and put some at the intersection
Yeah,
near
that'd
our
be
house
cool.
here in a little bit. I might slap a Reba sticker on the back of the stop sign. Nobody's here to stop me right now.
Yeah.
The rules don't matter right now, you know?
There are no rules.
All right, guys, here's one more that we got from our friend Stephanie. Listen to this.
Taking baths are a great way to stay positive.
She sent this video where she's from the bathtub. She's in a bubble bath up to her neck, and she just seems happy as all get out inside
Okay,
that.
yeah, she is living the life.
For real.
Yeah.
Goals, and can confirm taking baths is a good way to stay
For real.
positive.
I found a good way to stay positive in that same way earlier today. I had a shower beer after I
Yeah.
went running. That was really nice.
Tell them about your LED thing that you got
LED thing?
for your shower.
Oh, yeah. So the shower head in mine and Charlotte's big bathroom broke. We've had it for like 4 or 5 years, and it finally just started leaking too much. So I was like, yeah, it's time to get a new one. We're in weird times, so I thought, like, well, why not get something a little different? you know, Sharla likes making sure that we have nice things in the house or whatever, but I wanted to get something a little bit more fun. So we got a shower head that uses the energy from the water flowing through it to power some LED lights that go through the water and kind of like change color and do strobing effects while you're taking a shower.
It's really cool.
It is really cool, and I only got it for like $25 on Amazon, and it is really fun to go in there and take a shower and turn out all the rest of the lights and kind of go on a trip.
Like, jam some EDM music, like some Subtronics.
Yeah.
I've been there.
I saw another one. I didn't go for this one because I didn't know how the quality would be, but there was another one that had the LED lights in it and also had a Bluetooth speaker in the shower head.
Oh my!
And I think it would pulse with the music. So like the lights.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, you need that.
I'm gonna get that one.
It was like $50, so I was like, I don't know if I want to spend $50 on something and it not work.
You know
that
me,
great.
I'll spend $50 on just about anything.
Hey, you spent $60 on something last week that
I sure
apparently is really fun. Can you tell us about it?
The best $60 I've ever spent. Animal Crossing, duh.
Yeah.
And we're gonna put up my friend code on our Twitter. So please come visit my island, and I'll come visit your island. Hey, if anybody has apples or pears, those are the two that I need. I need those, and I have everything else. If you guys need that.
So I know
yeah.
that those Animal Crossing games have been around for a while, but I had never really touched it. And
well, me either until I bought this one.
You can explain this to me. The most that I've played is in the past week when you had it, and I played it for like maybe a half hour in total.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't understand it. Can you explain it to me and other people that haven't played it?
It's a nice resource game. Like you can go around, chase butterflies, fish, craft things. One thing that I love is a balloon will be floating around, and they'll have a present attached to it. You can get your slingshot, shoot it down, and they'll award you with like cool furniture. Like I got that standing mixer that I put in front of your tent.
I found it. Yeah.
And that old timey sewing machine, and I love it because you can like design your own designs for like your walls and clothing and stuff. It's a very explorative and creative game, and it's just like it's really cute. It's really cute, and it kind of promotes
like community stuff.
Yeah, like community,
like
creativity, community, and like it encourages you to pick up like trash if you find it, and like
oh, well, that's cool.
You know, it's really nice.
I've seen from some of the different Facebook Bonnaroo groups that a lot of other Bonnaroovians are playing this right now.
It's also very educational.
How so?
Like if you go and talk to the little owl dude in our museum that I got for us, and you dig up a fossil, he'll tell you about the fossil. I mean, it's kind of like a really short and stupid description of like one particular fossil.
No, I
or
get
like
it.
one species. It's like, you know, short and sweet, but it's still kind of very informative. I don't know. It's just you just have to sit there and play it for a whole day to really understand it. It's really fun.
All right, we'll put your friend code out there so people can add you and visit your island.
Yes, my island's name is Todorochi. Don't ask me why I named it that.
Sounds like an anime thing.
It is.
Okay. Is there a way that we could organize like a Bonnaroo party on an island?
Yes.
Can you have like multiple people?
Rez's birthday was the other day, and she had a cute little birthday party on her island, and she posted pictures on Twitter for it, and it was so cute.
About a year or so ago, there was a thing in the Fortnite video game where Marshmello played a live concert on the Fortnite island.
I saw that.
I wonder if that's possible in Animal Crossing. Like if you could have
Rez.
have Rez do a set.
Please
on her
do a
Animal
set
Crossing
on my
island.
That
On
shit
your
would be
island?
so lit.
Can that work?
I don't.
All right, dude.
I don't know. I haven't gotten that far.
I got some homework for you. I want you to find it out for me. That would be cool if we could host one of our Wednesday parties on your Animal Crossing island.
Oh shit, that would be so cool.
Hey, speaking of which, thank you so much to everybody that has been joining us the past 2 weeks that we've been doing that now. We're going to continue to make it a regular thing on Wednesdays. Last week we had some great music from our friends in Seeds, the great Huntsville band. I think we're going to have another campground DJ do it for us this Wednesday.
Yes.
And we're going to try Zoom this time
Yes.
around. Everybody seems to be liking Zoom, that video conference thing where you can have like a ton of people. So we're going to give that a try. I'm going to post the details for that on our different social media things tomorrow. We hope you can join us. It's been great to have that to look forward to on Hump Day on every Wednesday, where we have some great live music and we hang out. Usually Lindsay from Roof Fitness is there every week. We've had a lot of other friends. We had some cool friends join us this past Wednesday. We had someone join us from her van out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that
cool.
was really
Emerson.
cool.
Emerson, yeah. Shout out to Emerson that joined us. And we also had a buddy from Cincinnati join us. He said that they're doing very well over there. And we had a couple of others come by. But we're going to do that on Zoom again this Wednesday. We'll have some more live music. We'll hang out for an hour. There's no agenda. There's nothing that anybody's trying to promote or anything or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just hanging out, seeing how everybody is doing, and checking in.
I have a suggestion
Okay.
for a TV show. And
Oh, yeah.
parents discretion, or use whatever.
A lot of language.
A lot of language.
It's an adult show.
It
Yeah.
is. It's intended for adults.
I feel
I
like
don't-
we're a little late to the game on this, too.
I don't think any kids are listening to the podcast.
We are
anyway.
really late to the game. I don't know why I haven't watched this show yet. Because I love Canada. God knows I want to go. Especially Ontario. But the show Letterkenny, if you are like me and you haven't saw it yet, please go watch it. And you'll literally... If that show does not have you cracking up within the first 5 minutes, then you have no sense of humor. I'm sorry.
I have to admit that now that I've watched about 6 or 7 episodes of that with you, I understand some of the totems I saw last year that I didn't understand at the time.
There was Letterkenny totems?
I remember seeing one that said pitter patter, and now I get it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. Like a lot of their like little sayings that they always have on there. I saw as
Oh.
totems last year, yeah.
Hard no.
Yeah, that one too. No, I saw
That dude
one.
cracks me up.
I saw one with Wayne where he's got his hands
Yes.
on his belt, and it said hard yes.
Hard yes.
Yeah. Charlotte, you like that? I know you mentioned you wanted to watch that before.
I wanted to watch it. I just haven't. I really haven't been watching a lot of TV.
Yeah.
I thought, oh my gosh.
We got more time now.
No, I thought
We're going to get caught up with Shameless.
so much TV. No, I thought I'm gonna be watching so much TV. That's all I'm gonna be doing is what, and I haven't watched anything.
You know what? I thought I would be playing a lot more video games than
Same.
I have been. Me and Brooklyn even subscribed to that PS Now thing where you can stream games. And I started playing Fallout 4 a little bit, picking up on my old save file because it seemed appropriate right now. But, like, other than that, I've been playing that Call of Duty game that Mitchell and I talked about, that kind of free-for-all battle royale
Yeah,
game.
that game's fun.
It's pretty fun. Like that.
It's clever.
And I downloaded No Man's Sky again. I thought I would start playing that some more.
No.
And I haven't. I've just been really busy with doing my remote work during the day. And then we've been keeping busy, watching a movie every night and playing a board game or a card game and taking a walk when the
We've just
weather's
been-
good enough.
Our communication skills have definitely
You think so?
Oh
Like-
yeah.
grew since this. Like,
I thought that in all this we would be watching way more movies and playing way more video games, but it feels like we've been connecting like way better.
I would agree with that for
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
And that's
Flat
a good
life.
thing. Yeah.
we live in a flat.
It's kind of like, I know that there's so many bad things happening because of all this, but there's also so many silver linings.
Yes.
We talked last week about how you walk around in our neighborhood, everybody's just, out saying hello. It's even gotten better about that in
Right.
the past week since we last recorded the podcast. Everybody, of course, is keeping a dozen or so feet difference, but now everybody's just out chilling and walking around and talking, and it really does remind me of walking around in the campgrounds.
Well, no, like prior to this, I would take, when I would come home from work every day, I would take like a 3-4 mile walk,
Yeah,
like every day. Now I'm taking like multiple little walks a day
yeah.
to like take breaks. Well, I was when I was working, when I was teleworking, I was taking like multiple walks to like break up my work, just to like get outside and to stay refreshed and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
You gonna
You
keep
always
doing that?
think,
Yeah.
you always think I'm going more.
Yeah, well, sometimes these do go into like really good stories, but then sometimes it's just little anecdotes.
No, what I'm saying is I've been trying to like get out and like stay active, so I don't just turn into like mush on
Yeah.
the couch. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of which, I feel like the Roof Fitness crew has been very good about
Yeah,
that since
exactly,
all
yeah.
this has gone down. Lindsay had a kind of like a home workout thing on Zoom a week or so ago that killed my legs for a few days. Apparently, I haven't been doing leg day enough because I was sore for like 2 days after that.
Daniel, when you go to the gym, you spend like 15 minutes there, and you're home like
I know.
within 30 minutes.
I
And
keep
I'm like,
in shape.
did you even do anything, buddy?
I keep in
I
shape.
mean, I
but
can't
apparently
say
not in a good
anything
way.
because I don't go to the gym, but
Well, I'm not going to the gym now.
I go to the gym at work. Like taking a 25-pound bags of dog food up steep stairs
Yeah.
and like doing that.
You got
every
some
day.
guns from doing all that.
For real.
Oh, boy,
Yeah. No, you do.
let me tell you,
A corgi on each arm.
Yeah.
Corgis.
lifting those corgs, man. Do
No,
you even lift corgs?
I've been doing pretty well. Like, I've been making sure to run a little bit whenever I get a chance, which has been easier because the sun is going down later now. And I've also been, like, lifting a little bit throughout the day, like when I'm on a work call or doing the squats. Apparently, that's the quarantine workout, is getting in your squats.
Oh.
Apparently, that's good for your backside. We'll see about
See,
that.
I can't do squats because my knees are just too
Oh, yeah, your knees are bad.
jacked up.
Well, there's other things you can do.
from
But
cheerleading.
let's refer everybody to Roof Fitness for
Yeah.
that one. They have a really good Facebook group where they have been keeping people fit and giving some good quarantine workouts. And they did have a plan that was going to get everybody in shape in time for June. But now there's a lot more time to get in shape for that.
You can still get in shape for June. Get that summer bod.
Well,
Yes.
Sure. Oh, it's still going to be summer. I'm thinking about getting a kiddie pool to put it out in our backyard.
a
slip
kiddie
and slide.
pool. Heck yeah.
Yeah, do that. Hey,
I
let's
love
get
kiddie pools.
2 slip and slides and put them up next to the kiddie pool, so you will go on the slip and slide and jump from it and land in the kiddie pool.
We're
I'll
gonna
build a
injure
ramp.
ourselves so much.
Yeah, and
but
it's gonna be
great.
great. Yeah.
Dude, the past couple of nights, we've been climbing the roof of our house and just sitting there and having a good old conversation
Yeah.
on the roof of the house. I got bumps and scrapes and bruises all
I
from
know.
like the shingles. But you know what? It just throws me back to my childhood.
Hey guys, let's get back to some actual Bonnaroo stuff for a minute too.
Oh, wait, this is a Bonnaroo podcast?
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought this was a quarantine podcast.
It's a quarantine podcast by quarantined people for quarantined people.
and only quarantine
Yeah.
people.
I'm kind of like stealing Brad's thing a little bit there, making fun of him.
Yeah.
But no, there was a couple of things I want to talk about. So, Sharla, we talked last week about how we were going to kind of take a break from our regular format and kind of
You
get
said
her.
that.
Well,
I
I
never
said that. I said that. But I want to do that and just hang out and kind of take a break for a few weeks and just, talk with everybody and check in, see how we're doing, get used to this new normal that we're going to have for a little while. And then we're going to get back to our routine. I've got a couple of things lined up. We're going to talk to the folks that are putting on the prom at Where in the Woods.
The Bonner prom?
Yeah, the Bonner
Or the
prom.
Promaroo. I can never remember what
Yeah.
Promaroo.
Promaroo.
I like that one.
And we're going to talk to the Radiate Positivity Project people and a couple of other groups and stuff. But I wanted to look at the silver linings of Bonnaroo being moved to September.
Okay.
Later nights.
Later nights. So, yeah, this is something that Kyle the Bonnaroovian brought to my attention the other day.
Yeah, same.
The time is going to be a lot different. Well, the time in terms of the sunset and everything. So, like, usually we're all really used to the sun coming up, like, super early and then going down way
Mhm.
late, right?
Yeah. You get like 2 more hours.
Yeah, we're going to get 2
Of
more hours of
darkness.
nighttime
Yeah.
at Bonnaroo, which is
Nighttime.
really cool if you think about it.
Yeah.
So, like, the sun is going to come up a little later in the morning, and it's going to be a little cooler. That is going to be so nice to be able to sleep
okay.
in.
Can I hold up?
Yeah, hold up. What's up?
You keep saying that.
Yeah?
I don't know why you keep saying that because you have lived in the South your entire life. September is not going to be a whole lot cooler.
No, not a whole lot cooler.
It's
A little.
a little bit cooler.
Yeah, it's gonna be the exact same, sir.
It could go either way.
Yeah.
It could be hotter than the devil's butthole in September.
It
I
was in
mean,
October last year. It was 100 degrees for like 5 days straight in October.
Yeah,
last
so
year.
why? So
Yeah.
Don't send out this misinformation.
Yeah.
That's not even.
So
no, that
stop
happened.
saying. Well, okay, then stop saying. Oh, September, it's going to be a little cooler.
It
It's
could
not
be.
going
Stop saying
to.
that.
Could be.
It's not. You
Stop
don't know?
saying that.
Are you a weatherman? No, sir.
It could go either way. It could really go either
No,
way.
we know a weatherman. Our buddy Jason
do,
Simpson
but-
at Channel 19 could tell us. Why don't we ask
He
him?
could tell us.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 4 months from now, he's gonna be able to predict the weather.
Well, no, but he could tell us, like, generally this is kind of what the average
We
is.
live in it.
Yeah.
We'd already
Yeah.
know.
Okay, the thing that I worry about more than the temperature is rain.
I'm not worried
But-
about that.
Well, no. I worry about that because there was a festival in Huntsville
Oh.
that was held about around that same time.
Yeah.
At the end of September.
Mm-hmm.
And it rained like every year. It rained so much that they ended up just like scraping the whole festival and canceling the
Yeah.
whole thing.
See,
Like, it
and
no
you're not
longer-
worried about that? Why?
It no longer exists because every year it got rained out.
Now that's true, and that's a good point that I haven't really thought about. When you have a festival at that time of the year, you're putting it in the window where there is possibly severe weather. Sometimes there are bad storms that crop up because you're going from like the tail end of summer to the first bit of fall.
Well, you get that hurricanes don't come this far north, so don't
No,
quote me
no,
on
nothing
don't
yeah.
quote listen. Don't quote me on hurricanes. But sometimes hurricanes will come up in the Gulf and we'll get the rain off hurricanes.
Yeah. That's rare, though. I feel like that's not really worth worrying about.
I'm not saying to worry about it. I'm just saying the weather pattern.
Be
It's possible,
aware.
yeah.
Just be aware. Don't be worried about anything
No,
because we're
nobody's
radiating
worried about it.
positivity.
So last year
the
at...
discussion.
I think
Oh,
we
I
should,
got you. Last year at Exit 111, they had average weather for that time of the year. It rained a little bit, and it was pretty cool. But from what I heard from people that did go, they said it was really great. Like, it was, tolerable during the day. It got a little cold at night. It frosted one night, but it wasn't that big of a deal.
From what I heard from people that did go, they said it was cold as hell,
Oh, no.
that it was about 40 degrees at night, and it was actually cooler than it normally is that time of year.
Well, it's a bit of a crapshoot for that time of the year, right?
I feel like me and Daniel are getting into an argument about the weather.
Well, look. Simmer down.
Okay,
down.
okay.
Pitter patter.
Oh, okay.
So, here's the thing. No one knows.
Exactly.
She's right.
Yeah,
Drop
she's
it.
right, she's
She's
right.
right.
Okay.
Drop it.
But the one thing that
we'll
we do
know when it's here.
the one thing we do know is we'll get extra darkness.
Extra
for
darkness.
late night
Yeah,
shows.
yeah. There, we should have drawn the line there. Dude.
And you get to sleep in a little later too. It's gonna be nice.
Oh my gosh.
So we do know that, right?
You guys are crackheads. You do know this, right?
No, I'm not. What are you talking about, man?
Metaphorical crackheads.
Metaphorical. Okay.
Hey,
What
I
else?
am one too. So.
We're not radiating positivity.
No, I think it's just this is positive discussion for what we can look forward to in September, right?
You know
Lots
what-
and lots of rain.
You know what I'm looking
Oh.
forward to?
What?
Some glass animals.
Yes,
Me
I know.
too. And some still woozy.
Yeah, so Glass Animals and Still Woozy have both confirmed that they're going to be there. A number of other acts are slowly starting to confirm that they're
Come
going to
on,
be in.
LS Dream. I need you, baby.
Yeah,
I need you.
Yeah. There was another EDM act that you and Christy are big on that confirmed that they're
Subtronics,
there. Subtronics.
and Sudden Death.
Tell me why we should be excited for them.
Because they're great. I can't explain it. You just got to go and see it for yourself.
Okay.
Because before I was really big into EDM, I didn't really understand it. Like I liked some Bass Nectar songs, and I knew Space Jesus, and then I would go and see some sets and stand in the back during Bonnaroo.
But now you're all about it.
Yeah, Christy took me to the Space Jesus concert, and I just dug down the rabbit hole and didn't come out. So yeah, it's just something you have to experience for yourself and kind of make your own opinion about it.
I
She's
wasn't
turned
into
in one of these ravers now at the other.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What was that?
Boy,
Charlotte?
howdy, you will see me there.
Never mind.
Oh, okay. Well, guys, this was good talk for this second quarantine edition. I'm thinking next week, let's get back to our regular format
Well,
and talk
can
to some people.
Can we talk a little bit more about Septemberoo?
Yeah, what you got?
I mean, I don't have anything. I thought we
You
could
know,
talk a little
usually
bit
I
about
edit
it.
these things, but I'm just going to leave this as is and let people see how this really goes. The normal rules don't apply.
Okay, so, I mean, I'm just really excited about it.
Yeah? Tell me what.
She's just excited
It's
about it.
Bonnaroo.
Yeah.
Look, we've got a couple of months probably of things being really weird, but we also have 6 months from now a weird edition of Bonnaroo, as if it wasn't ever weird enough to look forward to. When we get through this, we've got that going on. That is getting me through each one of these weird, abnormal days.
Daniel, you should get pregnant at Bonnaroo so
What?
you can
No.
have a Bonnaroo baby. I'm not saying Charlotte should get. You should get pregnant so you can have
I
a
don't
Bonnaroo
think
baby.
it works that
It
way.
does.
No.
It can.
There was just that one Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, but I don't think it. Yeah, I don't think it works.
Never
that way.
doubt yourself.
I-
If you want to have a baby, you can have a baby, Daniel.
I don't, and I can't. I think I'm good.
Anyway, Charlotte, you should hit them up with some of your quarantine dad jokes.
I don't have any.
Oh, we saw
Or
some
the
of
pickup
those.
lines.
It was like, hey girl,
Oh.
if COVID-19 doesn't get you, can I? Or something
Oh,
like
God.
that.
Oh, wow.
Those
There-
are a real knee slapper right there.
It was, no, they were all bad dad pickup lines.
So, no, back when I was much younger, I used
Yeah.
to work at Wally World. And,
Oh,
from-
you
yeah, no, y'all think, y'all always hear these like, oh, cheesy pickup lines. No, there's dudes that actually try to use those.
What did they say to you?
I said, oh, are you going to check me out? Because I already checked you out.
That's terrible. That's terrible.
I
Well,
would
wait.
just laugh.
What would be a pickup line that would work on either of you?
Nothing.
No
Nothing?
pickup lines.
No.
At
No,
all?
Don't use that.
That's like a thing
Buy
from
me a
decades
car.
ago. Buy you a car?
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
Buy me a tattoo.
Oh, okay. That's at least.
Buy
a
me
little bit more
another
affordable.
corgi.
You really need two.
Don't buy
corgis?
me anything.
Oh my gosh, you guys are derailing all of this.
I
I'm okay
know.
with it. I'm okay with it.
I know.
Buy me a ticket to Bonnaroo.
Oh,
Give me
no,
drugs.
that's yeah. Hey,
Just kidding.
oh my gosh. But wait, would that get your interest going if somebody
If I
was
was
like, "Hey, I
like-
want to go to Bonnaroo with you"?
If I was single,
Yeah.
oh, yeah, probably.
Well, I bought you a ticket to Bonnaroo. Did that work for me?
Yeah, it worked. Yeah.
Yeah. I've bought you tickets to Bonnaroo like 7 or 8 years in a row now. Yeah.
I mean, I got my own job and money.
Oh,
Maybe I'm buying you tickets to Bonnaroo.
Yeah.
This is
We'll
possible.
never know because it's
Yeah.
in the money pot.
See,
Is it you or is it her? We'll never know.
like for you, that's like an act of self-care, buying yourself a ticket.
Because-
Yeah.
Hey, single life is so great.
oh
Except for right now. But
no. Wait. Okay. We're just going off the rails on this now at this point. And I don't even care. How is this working in all this quarantine life for a single person? Like,
well, I have a handful of people that I'd like to hang out with right now.
yeah.
Not gonna go into detail or anything.
Well, that's okay. That's
But
okay.
yeah, it's sad. I want to like go to a waterfall and just jump off a cliff into the not suicidal at all.
Oh no, man!
But,
What are
like,
you talking about?
I want to jump off a cliff into the water and just with my friends.
Yeah.
And stuff. And
Have you
just-
considered doing like a FaceTime date or anything like that? With
Oh no,
anybody
that's
you're talking to?
that's
That doesn't
no.
work.
You know, everybody that I've asked about that, or that I've heard.
I ain't got time for that.
Has been like, oh no, why should
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we've been hanging out with a lot of our friends over Zoom.
You
and
don't
FaceTime.
Tinder to date,
Oh,
Daniel.
yeah,
That's
I know.
what like my friends said last night, and they're
Really?
all like 30s.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so out of touch with all this. I mean, for anybody that doesn't know, like Sharla and I started dating since like high school. So
You were
like,
in high school, I wasn't.
I was and she wasn't. Yeah, well. But like that, I'm just saying that to say that I have no idea how any of this works. I'm totally ignorant.
Yeah,
of
you got
everything.
lucky
Oh,
because
to say-
you would not survive.
No, I would not.
I meant I was older, not like I was in middle school or anything.
No, our first date, I was between 11th and 12th grade,
Yeah, I was
and
in
you had,
college.
you had just graduated. Yeah.
You were betwixt.
And actually, you know what? This is really funny. Our first real date was to a small festival in Russellville, our hometown in
Still
Northwest.
concert, yeah.
Yeah, we went to see Rollin' in the Hay,
Rolling in the hay.
a
yeah.
band that has played Bonnaroo before.
Yeah.
Yeah, have you thought about that?
No, that's crazy though.
Isn't that weird? Everything goes
Wow.
full circle, right?
Yeah.
They did that old Road to Bonnaroo Battle of the
Yeah,
Bands thing
yeah.
or whatever, and they played like 2011 or 12 or
Yeah.
something like
I don't know
that.
whatever happened to them.
I don't
think
know.
They're still around.
Are they? Well, they played Bonnaroo, and
They were like real popular back in my day.
yeah, I don't know if they're still playing or not.
I don't know.
I think I'm gonna buy a hot tub.
You're gonna buy a hot tub? That's really random.
I'm gonna put it in the middle of this porch right here.
Well, there used to be a hot tub here.
I know.
You missed it, don't you?
I do.
All right, so we're gonna see you all at Septemberoo. We gotta wrap
Yes.
this up. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm gonna
go
bring
away
an inflatable hot tub.
I'm
Come
okay
hot
with all
tub with
this.
me.
Wait, would you really bring an inflatable hot tub to Bonnaroo?
If
Would that
I
work?
found a way to fill it up.
There's the truck that brings water to the
Hey.
RVs in our area.
Hey.
You could, in theory, do it. That's a lot of work,
It would
though,
get
man.
so nasty so quick.
Dude, we would go into Septemberoo.
we would use it as a bathtub.
Yeah, no, we'd come back and there'd be like 18 people in a little hot tub. Hey, man, we just thought we could use this. You know?
That's a tub.
Yeah.
It's
Can we
a
borrow
tub.
it? Can we take it?
It's a community tub.
Can we take this to another pod, man?
Can we take this to the
Another
other?
pod.
Can we take this to the other tent or stage because I don't want to miss that,
Oh,
but
wait,
I
wait,
still
wait.
don't want to like leave the hot tub.
I got an idea for you. So the hot tub that we used to have out here was an inflatable one, right? It was one
Yeah.
of those cheap deals. What if you inflated the hot tub and brought it to a show, well, without water, but you put people in the hot tub in their swimming clothes, and then they go crowd surfing over the crowd in the hot tub.
Been there, done that kind of thing.
We just get a pool.
A
I don't
pool.
think ravers would crowd surf.
I've seen it.
I
I've
don't
seen
know. I mean, there's a lot of drugs there.
it.
I wouldn't trust it.
The best crowd surf thing that I have seen was Queen Bubbles at Rufus Du Sol
Yeah,
a
that
couple
was
of
pretty
years
cool.
ago.
Queen
Yeah, the
Bubs.
Rushoot crew put that together. And there were people
Queen
right.
Bubs.
Okay, so for anybody that doesn't know or wasn't there, it was a giant inflatable unicorn. And when I say giant, I mean this thing was like probably 15 feet wide. There were a ton of people carrying it, and there was 2 or 3 people riding it on top. And they came by the Rufus Du Sol show, and it was one of the most magical Bonnaroo moments I've ever had. That was another brainchild of Ron. They all came with like unicorn onesies, bringing that in, and everybody was just like, "What is happening right now?" It was amazing.
Yep. Too chill, Ron, bro.
Too chill, run, bro.
All right, guys. Charlotte's right. We need to wrap it up. We could go on all night. I think. I think next week. Oh my God, she's lost it. Okay.
Birds work for the bourgeoisie.
Oh my gosh. All right, next week, seriously, we're going to try to get back to a regular format. We'll start doing some interviews again and start looking forward to Septemberoo. Right now, Brooklyn has to contain herself.
Hey, last week, Brooklyn said, she said, narwhals can't be in aquariums. They would just bust out.
Yeah, they would poke the glass and leave.
Oops.
Oh, wait. I keep trying to wrap this up.
That
One
would be a
last thing.
catastrophic
One last thing.
disaster.
Last year, you guys were talking about narwhals. I didn't know that they were real. I thought that was a
Daniel,
made-up
you have
animal.
not lived.
I thought that was a made-up animal.
No,
like
you
a
know where
unicorn.
that
Real.
joke came from though?
What?
My mom, I was telling my mom that you didn't know what a narwhal was.
Yeah?
And my mom said, well, they had one in the Georgia Aquarium. And I was like,
No!
Mother, no, they don't. And then that's when I said if they were in an aquarium, they would break out because their tusks are really hard. And they would break the glass.
That's what I thought it was.
Right?
fake.
They might try to put them in zoos and they get depressed.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Depressed,
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
no.
I'm sure a lot of animals
Well,
are
yeah, probably,
depressed.
yeah.
Now we all know
Narwhals-
what it's like to be stuck
Narwhals
inside
are
a
queens.
zoo.
Yeah.
We have to treat them like queens.
We're all in a zoo right
Yeah.
now.
Now you know what it's like to be like a captive animal inside
Yeah.
like a little habitat. It sucks. I'm ready to get out, man. All right, seriously, we got to wrap
We
this
should
up.
go break out all of the animals in the Birmingham Zoo.
Okay, we'll do that
Meet
next
up.
time. Meet up. All right, guys. We'll get back to a regular format next week. We're going to have some fun stuff, talk about what we can look forward to in Septemberoo. But in the meantime, like we've been saying the past 2 weeks, the world needs you to radiate positivity now more than ever.
Get
So
after it.
Get after it. Pitter patter. Get out there and radiate positivity.
Yeehaw.
I'm ashamed. The world's on the other side. We could be just for one day. We could make it close just for one day. What you say now?
Bye.
Bye.
Good day, sir. Oh, God.
You guys are like off the rails this week. What is
This is what quarantine is doing to us.
what quarantine is doing to
It
you?
is doing it. It's doing it bad.
You sure it was quarantine or was it just happening anyway?
I don't know. I don't know. By the way, you're gonna ride with me.